What's up guys, we're on Forza Motorsport 7 with the Logitech G920 steering wheel setup. I'm going to run you through how to set up your steering wheel and run you through the tune that I have on my S13 Silvia. Head over to your controller settings, over to wheel options, load up layout 3 and go to the advanced settings. Now the main settings that you're going to want to adjust is from vibration scale down to the center spring scale. Back out of there and head over to the garage. You're going to want to purchase yourself a 1992 Nissan Silvia Club case. Down to tuning and upgrades and into the upgrade shop. Head to the far right into conversion, over to body kit and fit the wide body kit. The engine that we're running is the 2.6 litre inline 6 turbo, and the modifications that we have done to this engine is the race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race camshafts and valves, not only for more power in the engine but for more revs, race valves, stock engine block, race pistons and compression, stock twin turbos, race intercooler, race oil cooling, and the stock flywheel. Over to platform and handling, we've fitted it up with the race brakes so that we can adjust the proportioning between the front and rear brakes, the race springs and dampeners so we can adjust ride height and spring rate, fitted up with some race front and rear anti-roll bars for added adjustability. We are running with no roll cage as this adds more weight to the vehicle. However, we have reduced the weight with race weight reduction. Heading into the drivetrain, fit the race clutch, this will give you shorter shifting times, the race transmission so that you can adjust the gear ratios, and the race driveline for less weight. Fit the race diff so we can adjust acceleration, deceleration and the final drive ratio. Going into tyres, we're running the street tyre compound with 245 35/18s in the front and the maximum tread width in the rear of 285 30/18. Rims are just a personal preference, but bear in mind that different rims have different weights. As for front and rear rim size, we're running the 18s. No aero and appearance, the aero will affect the tune, so we are currently not running this. Over to tune, just copy down all these settings. 1.6 in the front, 1.9 in the rear. Gearing, we've adjusted our final drive ratio and pretty much second down to fifth. Our alignment settings here, we're going to go a little more in depth in a different video about how all these settings work and what they do. Anti-roll bars, we've stiffened the rear and we've softened the front. Played around with the spring rates, and we've set the ride height so the front of the vehicle is higher than the rear. Dampening, this is more of an advanced setting. We haven't played with this as of yet. No downforce or aero because we haven't got any fitted. Now we fitted those race brakes up so that we could do the proportioning between the front and rear. This is quite important for when you're doing left foot braking. You want more brakes applied on the front than the rear. Our differential 100% locked on the acceleration and 90% on deceleration. So head over to single player and free play, and we're going to load up Suzuka East. This is one of the main tuning tracks that I like to use. So we'll just let that load up and sit back and I'll give you a bit of a demo on how this S13 goes. On our next video I'm going to run a little more in depth into the tuning process, how it adjusts the car and what all the settings do.